Okay, hey guys, so to start out this Coachella inspired makeup look, we want to prime our face to keep all of our foundation and face makeup lasting all day long because you're going to be in the sun and it's going to be probably hot and there's going to be a lot of dancing going on. You just want to make sure that your makeup is going to stay on all day. And then I chose to use the COVERGIRL 3-in-1 foundation. For me, this is just a good foundation because I don't want anything too heavy because you are going to be dancing in it all day, but you do want something that's going to give you a good coverage and it's going to last all day. So this one to me is pretty light on my face, but it gives me a good coverage and it really lasts. So that's why I chose this one. I am buffing this in with a buffing brush, and then I'm going to take my beauty blender and add just another thin layer and kind of finish it off to blend it out and make it look airbrushed. And then for concealer, I'm taking the RIMMEL Match Perfection Concealer and I'm going to conceal underneath my eyes in a triangular shape. I am still sticking with the highlighting and contouring just because that's what I love to do, and I think it makes this look just look so beautiful. And so I'm putting that not only underneath my eyes but on my nose, a little bit on my forehead and on my chin, and then I'm going to blend that out with a beauty blender as well. Then for contouring, I'm going to be using this Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I like to use this a lot because it's a thinner consistency than a lot of other contouring creams, so it's not as heavy on my face. I'm taking this on my cheekbones and bringing it up on my temples and my forehead lightly. It looks like I'm using a lot, but really I'm not. I'm also going to take a tiny bit down the sides of my nose and also just under my jawline. Then I'm just going to start really blending this in. You want to make all of this look super airbrushed and not really harsh. So I spend a lot of time blending here because I strongly feel that at a music festival, you just want to be sun-kissed and bronzed and beautiful and look like you've already had a tan, even if you don't. So that's why I am choosing to do such a strong contouring routine. But you do want to make sure it's blended out so it looks as natural as possible. And then I'm also taking my beauty blender just to kind of blend that out even further. I really, really want a soft look. Then for my powder, I'm going to be using the AIRSPUN loose powder, and I'm going to pat that underneath my eyes pretty heavily just to make sure that the concealer isn't going to crease at all throughout the day. And then I'm just going to take a big, huge, fluffy brush and use just a tiny bit of that powder and pat it all over my face. I'm not using too much because I don't want to look super cakey and I don't want it to be too heavy, but I do want it to completely set the foundation. And then I'm just going to take a little fluffy brush and kind of sweep away any of the excess powder underneath my eyes. I use this Maybelline Dream Wonder Powder in Classic Beige, which is a few shades darker than my skin tone, to kind of bronze up my face. This is just going to kind of diffuse the contouring that I'm about to do next, and it kind of also just really blends out what we did also with the cream contouring. And what I do with this powder, which is Caramel, which is a couple shades darker than the other one, is just put this on my cheekbones. I don't put it anywhere else, and I really, really blend that out. The other powder that we put on before is really going to help to blend this powder in even better. So I really just want a very diffused look, but I want to look like I'm sun-kissed. So then I'm taking my Anastasia Dip Out pomade. This one is in the color Soft Brown, and I'm just going to do my eyebrows. I like this option for a music festival or for an event that's going to last all day because this stuff does not budge. It will not go anywhere all day. It literally will just stay put. Then, like we did with our face, we definitely want to prime our eyes. So I'm using MAC's Painterly Paint Pot like I always do, and I'm just going to prime my eyes. You want your eyeshadow to last all day, so that's why I'm using this. And this one just happens to be my favorite. Then I'm taking the NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil and Milk, and I'm just going to take some of that and put it just on my lid because the color that we're going to use on our lid is a yellow, so it's going to be super fun, but we want that color to kind of pop. And this white will help it do so. Then I'm going in with the Naked palette, and this is Buck that I'm going to be using. I'm taking that on a 217 in my crease. I'm not making this super harsh because we are only using 3 shadows. I'm just kind of placing this where I want it with the 217, and then I'm going to end up blending it out. Like I said, with a lot of this makeup, I really want a lot of it to be diffused so it's not so harsh. So I am just kind of layering, and then you will see I blend, and then I layer, and then I blend. But the key to this whole look is blending. So here I am blending that shadow out. So for the main eye color, this is the NYX Primal color in Hot Yellow. I am first taking this on my finger just to really kind of pat that color onto the NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil. And then I'm going to be taking a small brush to kind of get in the areas that I really wanted that I couldn't get with my fingers. I think this looks awesome for a music festival because it's so bright and it just adds like a pop of color to your look. And then I'm just going back in with a little bit more Buck just to darken it a little bit, and then of course we are going to blend that out. For my highlight shade, I'm going to be using Virgin. Sorry, I went blank there. And I'm just putting that on my highlight, and then once again blending it out just to make sure there's no harsh lines. Then I'm going to be taking these LORAC 3D Liquid Luster Drops. This is in gold, and I'm just going to pat a little bit of this on the lid. I really like the effect this gives. It's not glitter, but it just adds a little bit of sparkle to add some dimension to the eyes, and I think it looks really beautiful over this NYX eyeshadow. So then I'm going to take an eyelash curler and curl my eyes to prep them for the mascara that I'm going to be using. And the mascara that I am going to be using is the CoverGirl Flamed Out Mascara. This is my favorite go-to mascara. And I'm just putting a thin coat on because I am going to be putting on lashes. The lashes that I'm using are the Salon Perfect Demi Wispy lashes. These are some of my favorites. And I'm using that with the Duo Lash Adhesive. And if you guys want to see how to apply false lashes, you guys can check out my tutorial. I will have a link in the down bar. So here I am just putting a little bit of that Buck color underneath my lower lash line just so it's not completely bare. And I also put mascara on as well, but I did not show it. But I don't want too much, just a little bit of something. And then I'm taking this RIMMEL, Milani eyeshadow in Lily White. It is one of my favorites, and I use that to highlight the inner corner. Then I'm going to take this JEMMA blush in South Beach. It's a very neutral shade. It's not really pink or anything like that. It's not too bright. It's very neutral, so it doesn't overpower the eyes or the lips. Then I'm taking this Benefit highlighter in What's Up, and I am putting this on my cheekbones as well as on my nose. Then I'm taking the Maybelline Great Lash Clear Mascara just to set my brows in place so that they for sure do not move at all during the day while I'm dancing or, you know, just having fun. And then I took rhinestones and Duo Lash Adhesive, and I placed these. You can pretty much place these anywhere that you want. I chose to kind of outline my eyebrow with them, like the shape of my eyebrow, and kind of continue that. And I thought it looked really pretty. And you can get pretty much rhinestones anywhere. So I think I got these at Walmart for like $2 or $3. But I'm just going to basically follow the shape of my eyebrow. Putting a little bit of Duo Lash Adhesive will keep them all day, like it won't move. And then I'm also going to take the NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil in Milk again, and I'm taking that on a concealer brush. And on the other side of my face, underneath of my eye, I'm going to kind of create two little V shapes with this, and it's just going to add a little bit of something else to this look, so it's not just the crystals, it's something else, and I think it looks really pretty. So I'm just kind of taking that and layering it until it's the desired white that I want. And then, last but not least, for my lips, I did decide to kind of play up the lips as well. So I used the new NYX High Voltage Lipstick in Playdate, and I think it just looks so awesome. It adds just a little bit of pop of color, another pop of color, and these lipsticks are amazing. If you have not tried them, you have to. But that is my finished Coachella inspired makeup look. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys did like it, subscribe to my channel and give me a big thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.